They say you don't know what you have until it's gone. I'm about to find out if that's true. My name is Michael Chun, 42 years old, senior partner at a consulting firm. Perfect life on paper, perfect house, perfect family, perfect career. Except I've been too busy building that perfect life to actually live it. Last week, my daughter asked me to come to her school play. She'd been practicing for months. She was so excited. She wanted me there so badly. Daddy, you're coming to my play tonight, right? I'm the lead fairy. I barely glanced at her, scrolling on my phone. We'll see, sweetheart. I have a big presentation. Her smile faded. You always say that. I kissed the top of her head absently. I'll try. I said I'd try. But we both knew what that meant. I didn't go. I never went. There was always something more important. A client dinner, a conference call, a presentation. Mr. Chun, I'm afraid the results aren't what we hoped. Dr. Martinez's voice was gentle. Too gentle. The headaches you've been having, we found a tumor, glioblastoma. Stage 4. It's aggressive. The words washed over me like cold water. Tumor, aggressive. 6 months. Maybe less. There are treatment options, he was saying. Chemotherapy, radiation, but I need to be honest with you. The prognosis isn't good. I finally managed to speak. How long? He hesitated. 6 months. Perhaps a year with aggressive treatment. I'm sorry, 6 months. 6 months to undo 42 years of getting it all wrong. 6 months to become the father I should have been. The husband I should have been. 6 months wasn't enough. I don't remember walking to my car. Don't remember anything except that word. 6 months. I sat in my car and cried. Really cried, for the first time since I was a child. Because I realized what I'd wasted, all those nights working late. All those missed dinners. All those broken promises to my daughter. All those times I was too tired to talk to my wife. I picked up my phone. Saw my daughter's text. Daddy, can you help with my homework tonight? With a little heart, and I realized she still wanted me. After all the times I'd let her down, she still believed in me. I typed a response. I'll be home soon, princess. I love you. I couldn't tell them over text. Couldn't call. This news ... it had to be face to face. I had to see them. Had to hold them, while I still could. On the drive home, my life replayed in my head. Not the big moments. The small ones. The ones I'd missed. Lily's first steps, I was in Tokyo for a conference. Her first day of school, I was in a meeting. Emma's birthday last year, I forgot entirely. I sat in the driveway looking at my house. Inside, my wife and daughter were having dinner. Without me. Like they did most nights. Like they'd learned to do without me. I opened the door, and everything changed. Lily ran to me. Threw her arms around my waist. Daddy, you're home for dinner. Mommy made spaghetti. She was so happy. So genuinely happy just to see me. When was the last time I'd made someone that happy just by existing? I picked her up, held her tight, and breathed in the strawberry scent of her shampoo. Tried to memorize this feeling. Emma saw my face. Michael? What happened? Go finish your dinner, sweetheart, I told Lily. I need to talk to Mommy. She looked between us, confused, and asked, Are you in trouble, Daddy? Such an innocent question. No, baby, I'm not in trouble. I lied. I was in the worst trouble imaginable. As she went upstairs, she kept looking back like she knew. Like somehow she knew everything was about to change. Emma sat beside me on the couch. When did this space between us open up? I saw Dr. Martinez today, I began. The headaches. Emma, they found something. She reached for my hand. First time in months. What did they find? They found a tumor. In my brain, it's bad, Emma. Stage 4. I watched hope die in her eyes. Watched her world shatter like mine had hours earlier. How long, she whispered. The same question I'd asked. The question that has only one type of answer. 6 months. Maybe less. She cried in my arms. And I realized I couldn't remember the last time I just held her. We'd become strangers sharing a house. Above us, I heard a sound. Looked up. Lily was on the stairs, watching us. She'd heard everything. And the look on her face, that's a look no child should ever have. The look of losing everything.
I couldn't sleep. The minutes on the clock felt like a judgment, each tick a reminder of all the time I had squandered, lying next to Emma, my wife. I didn't see the woman I loved. I saw the worry lines I had etched onto her face, the exhaustion I had caused. I quietly slipped out of bed and went to our daughter's room. Lily was asleep, surrounded by her fairy tale kingdom. Her Student of the Month certificate sat on her desk, untouched by my praise. It was a symbol of a life I was completely absent from. I sat on the floor beside her bed, tears streaming down my face. I was her father, and I was a stranger. Downstairs, I sat in the suffocating darkness of our living room. It had been years, but in that moment of utter desperation, I prayed. It wasn't a formal prayer, just a raw plea whispered into the void. Please, I begged, just give me more time. I'll give you anything, everything. Just let me fix this. Suddenly, the room became ice-balled. The air grew heavy, thick, making it hard to breathe. The television, which had been off, flared to life, its screen a roaring blizzard of static. And then a voice, deep and impossibly calm, echoed through the room, though it came from nowhere and everywhere at once. Michael Chen. The shadows in the corner of the room seemed to pull together, deepening and coalescing until they formed a figure. It was tall, indistinct, but its presence was overwhelming. I am the one who listens, it said. I heard your prayer. You asked for time. I can grant that. My heart hammered against my ribs. This couldn't be real. It had to be the tumor, a hallucination. What's the catch? I demanded, my voice trembling. What do you want? My soul. The figure's eyes, 2 points of dim light in the darkness, seemed to hold a profound sadness. But no soul. This is a simple exchange. I will give you one more day. Tomorrow, you will wake up healthy. No tumor, no pain. 24 hours to show them your love. My mind reeled. One day isn't enough to fix a lifetime of neglect. You've had thousands of days, the voice replied, its placid tone cutting through my protest. You wasted them all. I am offering you one perfect day, a gift. It explained the condition, the one unbreakable rule. You cannot tell them about our deal. You cannot tell them that you are dying. They must experience tomorrow as a normal day. It will be their last normal day with you. I thought of Emma. I thought of Lily's joyful, innocent face. How could I refuse? Deal, I whispered, the single word sealing my fate. In an instant, the figure was gone. The room returned to normal. I stumbled back to bed, certain I had finally lost my mind. I woke to the warmth of sunlight on my face. My first instinct was to brace for the splitting headache, the wave of nausea that always greeted me. But there was nothing. I sat up, cautiously. No dizziness. I swung my legs over the side of the bed and stood. No tremor, I felt. Incredible. Healthy. It worked. I whispered in disbelief. Emma stirred beside me, her eyes fluttering open. She saw me standing by the window, and a familiar look of concern crossed her face. Michael, are you okay? I turned to her and gave her a real smile, a genuine, healthy smile that I hadn't managed in years. I feel great, Better than I have in a long, long time. Today I'm taking the day off. I'm spending it with my family. Suspicion clouded her features. You never take days off. I walked over and took her hand, squeezing it gently. I love you, Emma, and today I'm going to show you. Just then, our bedroom door burst open and Lily came running in. Her face, usually reserved when she saw me still home in the morning, lit up with pure, unadulterated joy. "Daddy," she squealed, launching herself onto the bed. I caught her in my arms, swinging her around as she erupted in a fit of giggles. It was the most beautiful sound in the world. "What do you want to do today, princess?" I asked, holding her close. "Anything in the world." Her wishes were so simple. The park, ice cream, for me to read her a story. All the small moments I had always been too busy for. "We'll do all of it," I promised, pulling Emma into our embrace. "Today is all about my two favorite girls." As the three of us sat there, tangled together in the morning sunlight, everything was, for one perfect moment, absolutely perfect. The kitchen was a happy kind of chaos. For the first time, I was the one making pancakes. They were misshapen animals for my daughter, Lily, and a lopsided heart for my wife, Emma. Lily pointed at a blob on her plate and giggled, "Daddy, your bear looks like a potato." But Emma's smile, the first real unguarded one I'd seen in months, felt like winning a championship. It was everything. At the breakfast table, my phone buzzed incessantly. Work, it always did. But today, I ignored it. I tuned in completely as Lily recounted every detail of her school day. Tommy, the playground jerk, and Zoe, her absolute best friend. When Emma's phone rang, a reflex made her reach for it. "Let it ring," I said, my voice softer than I intended. This moment, right here, was sacred. Nothing else mattered. We got ready for the park with a slowness that felt luxurious. I double-knotted Lily's tiny shoes, a task I usually rushed. I whistled when Emma came out in a simple summer dress, and she actually blushed. I packed snacks, juice boxes, and wet wipes like I'd been doing it my whole life. As we walked out, Lily took both our hands, swinging between us, and it hit me with the force of a punch. I couldn't remember the last time I'd just held her hand, without rushing somewhere, had I ever. The park was bathed in that perfect morning light. Lily made a beeline for the swings. "Push me, Daddy. Push me high." Her voice was pure joy. I pushed, sending her soaring, trying to burn the sound of her fearless, uninhibited laugh into my memory forever. Emma stood nearby, her hand over her mouth, watching us. She looked so full of a joy that was mixed with relief. Then came the monkey bars. Lily hesitated at the bottom. "What if I fall?" she asked, her big eyes looking up at me. "Then I'll catch you," I promised, my voice firm. "I'll always catch you." She took a deep breath, and hand over hand, she made it across, dropping triumphantly into my waiting arms. I swung her around and around. "I'm so proud of you." The words just came out, and I realized I'd never actually said them to her before. She was beaming. Across the playground, I saw Emma quickly wipe a tear from her eye as she captured the moment on her phone. Suddenly, Lily spotted her little bike. "Daddy, take the training wheels off," she declared. "I'm brave now, you'll catch me." Emma started to object, worried it was too soon, but Lily was determined. So I grabbed the wrench from the car, and in a few minutes, the training wheels were gone. I held the back of the seat, running alongside her, panting, "Pedal, princess. You've got it. You're doing it." Her little legs pumped furiously. I felt the bike stabilize, found that perfect moment of balance, and I let go. She pedaled on for a few feet, completely unaware. Then she glanced back, a look of pure shock and triumph washing over her face as she realized she was riding all on her own. "Daddy, I'm doing it," she screamed, her voice echoing across the park. "I'm really, really doing it." Just then, the faint, tinny music of an ice cream truck drifted over the trees. Lily's head whipped round. "Ice cream daddy, can we please absolutely," I said, without a second's hesitation. I grabbed Emma's hand, and we ran to 30-somethings chasing an ice cream truck like we were kids again. We sat on a bench, a perfect sticky mess. Lily had chocolate from her forehead to her chin. I made a half-hearted attempt to clean her face before giving up, laughing as she playfully smeared a dot of ice cream on my nose. Emma took a picture. "For the memories," she said quietly, but there was something in her voice, a flicker of knowing sadness. She knew, just like I did, that this day was different, precious, maybe the last of its kind. She put her phone away, choosing not to capture the moment, but to live in it, to simply be present in the perfect, messy, fleeting happiness of her family. In the quiet of our bedroom, the only sound was the clock ticking, counting down the seconds I had left. Emma's voice, though soft, cut through the silence. "Tell me the truth. How bad is it?" I couldn't lie to her anymore. "The tumor, it's aggressive," they said. 6 months, maybe. She took my hand, her touch grounding me. Her eyes were filled with confusion. "But today, ... You were so healthy, so full of life." Why, I couldn't explain the deal I'd made, the impossible bargain. So I told her the only truth that mattered. "I needed you to know that you were never the problem. My distance, my absence. That was all me. I'm so sorry I didn't give you everything you deserved." The dam broke. Her tears started, and she confessed the words that tore me apart. "I thought it was me. I thought I wasn't enough, that you regretted marrying me." I pulled her close, my heart aching for all the pain I'd caused. "Emma, no. God, no. You are my success, not the job, not the money. This family, us, that's all that's ever mattered." We just held each other, letting years of unspoken hurt dissolve in the shared pain of our borrowed time. Pulling back, her face was streaked with tears. "I need to tell you something too. I almost left you. My breath caught. She had called a lawyer last year, feeling so alone, so invisible. It was our daughter Lily's question that had pushed her to the edge. Does Daddy still love us? I had to ask, even though I knew the answer would sting. Why didn't you? A sad smile touched her lips. Because I kept remembering who you were, the man who cried when Lily was born. I kept hoping he'd come back, and today, today he did. It was my turn to confess. I told her about my own fear, the ghost of my father who had worked himself into an early grave, dying at his desk. I became exactly what I swore I wouldn't be, I admitted. Absent, distant. Her hand found my cheek. But you're not too late, she whispered. You can still change how this story ends. I took her hands in mine. I promise you, whatever time I have left, I'll be present. I will make every single moment count. I grabbed a notebook from the nightstand. I want to write letters to Lily for her future. Emma watched, tears in her eyes, as I wrote until my hand cramped. Letters for her 16th birthday, for her wedding day, for her first heartbreak. I tried to pour 17 years of a father's love, all the moments I had already missed, onto those pages. The last letter was the hardest, to Lily, for when you become a mother. As I sealed it, my own tears fell, smudging the ink. Emma gathered the stack, holding them to her chest like a treasure. She promised. She knew how much you loved her. It was 11:15 p.m. when we tiptoed into Lily's room. She stirred as the door creaked. Are you sick again, Daddy? I sat on her bed, pulling her warm, sleepy body onto my lap. Everything's perfect, Princess. I just wanted to tell you something important. I held her close, breathing in the scent of her hair. I need you to remember this. No matter what happens, Daddy loves you more than all the stars in the sky. She hugged me back, her small arms tight around my neck. I know, Daddy, I love you too. Infinity times infinity. We held her between us, a final family hug, trying to memorize the feeling forever. As we tucked her in, she yawned. Will tomorrow be another special day? Emma and I looked at each other. Every day is special now, baby, Emma said softly. Every single day. Back in the hallway, the reality of the clock was suffocating. 11:35 p.m. I don't want this day to end, I choked out. It doesn't have to, Emma said, her strength holding me up. We'll carry it with us, always. We sat on the bed in the dark, hands clasped, just watching the numbers change. 11:50. We had said everything that needed to be said. At 11:59, I stood by the window and Emma came to stand with me. Remember today, I whispered, my voice thick. Remember that I fought to give you one perfect day. Remember that I loved you. I always loved you. The clock struck midnight. The chime echoed through the room. A gasp escaped my lips as an explosion of pain ripped through my head. The dizziness, the weakness, it was all back. I collapsed against Emma, my body shaking. But through the agony, I managed a smile. It's okay, I whispered. I got my day. I got my perfect day. She helped me back to the bed, lying beside me, her presence a final comfort. "Thank you," I said, my voice fading. "For today, for everything. For loving me even when I didn't deserve it." Her answer was the last thing I heard. "Always, I'll always love you." A week later, I was back in a hospital bed. I was pale, weak. The tumor was moving faster now, but I clung to the memory of that one perfect day. It was my anchor. Lily would climb onto the bed, her small body a warm weight beside me. My hand shook so much I could barely hold a pencil, but I'd still help her with her long division, tracing the numbers with a wobbly finger. I was making every moment count, just like I promised. Emma would sit by my side for hours, reading aloud from books about grand adventures. Journeys we both knew we'd never take. Lily would often fall asleep curled up next to us, exhausted from a worry no child should ever have to carry. I saw Dr. Martinez talking to Emma in the hallway one afternoon. I couldn't hear them, but I saw the look on Emma's face. I knew later she told me what the doctor had said. "Days, Emma, not weeks. Love is what's keeping him alive right now." One night, with the hospital room quiet and dark, the fear I'd been pushing down finally spilled out. I turned to Emma, my voice barely a whisper. "I'm not scared of dying," I admitted. "I'm scared of leaving you. I'm scared Lily will forget me." Emma's hand found mine in the darkness, her grip firm and steady. "She won't," she promised, her voice thick with emotion. "Every single day, I will make sure she knows how much her father loved her. Every day." The next morning, I woke up with a rare moment of clarity, a brief reprieve from the fog. I knew I had to use it. "Emma," I started, needing her to understand, "when I'm gone, don't let her see you break. Be sad, but show her that life goes on. Show her that our love doesn't end just because I'm not here." She nodded, tears streaming down her face. "I promise." She then asked me, her voice trembling, "What do you want her to remember most?" I thought about all my failures, the years I was absent. "Not the father I was," I said. "I want her to remember our last day at the park. And these weeks, I want her to know I fought to be better for her. Just ... that I loved her. That's all that matters." I looked at her, pleading. "And I want her to learn from my mistake. Tell her not to wait for things, not like I did." Later that day, the door burst open and Lily ran in, waving a report card in the air. It was covered in A's. My heart swelled. "I am so proud of you," I managed to say, my voice raspy. She beamed a little while later. She climbed onto the bed and snuggled in close. She was quiet for a moment, then looked at me with an unnerving direct honesty that only a child possesses. "Daddy," she asked softly, "are you going to die?" The question hit me like a physical blow. I took a deep breath. "Yes, baby girl, I think probably soon." She just nodded, processing it. Then she shared a secret of her own. "Daddy, that day we went to the park," she whispered. "That was the best day of my whole life." She looked right into my eyes. I knew it was special. I knew you were trying to give me a perfect day. Thank you. A sob caught in my throat. She had understood it all along. "You are the smartest, bravest girl I know," I choked out, pulling her closer. "It's never enough time, baby. But we made it count. We made it count." The days that followed blurred together. It was a gentle decline, a slow fade. Lily would read to me from her schoolbooks, her voice a sweet melody. Emma would play our wedding song on her phone, and we'd hold hands. My eyes opened less and less, but whenever they did, they found my two girls, and I'd smile. The final evening arrived with the most beautiful sunset I had ever seen. It painted the entire room in brilliant shades of orange and gold. Emma was on one side of me, Lily on the other. "Look, Daddy." Lily pointed towards the window. A pretty sunset. With all the strength I had left, I opened my eyes one last time. I saw my family, my whole world, bathed in that warm, golden light. "A perfect picture," I whispered, the words barely audible. "My perfect girls, my perfect life." "Thank you." Emma leaned down and kissed my forehead. Lily squeezed my hand tighter. "Love you more," I breathed out. "Love you both. So much, ... double quotes, my eyes closed, and a peaceful smile settled on my face. In the end, those were the only words that mattered. The only words that last. They buried me on a Tuesday. It was a beautiful, sunny day. Too beautiful for a funeral. I watched as Lily stood beside Emma, holding her hand so tight. She wasn't crying. Not yet. She was still in that quiet place of shock. Maybe still believing I might just walk back through the door. The drive home from the cemetery was silent. Lily didn't ask any questions. She didn't cry. She just stared out the window, a small, dark shape strapped into her car seat. That silence was heavier, louder than any scream of grief could have been. I knew what she was doing. She was holding on to the memory of our perfect day, fighting against the reality of what had just happened. That night, the dam finally broke for her. Lying in bed, clutching her stuffed rabbit, tear tracks finally visible on her small face. Emma sat beside her, stroking her hair, whispering, "It's okay to cry, baby." But Lily just shook her head. "I don't want to forget Daddy's laugh," she sobbed. It wasn't just sadness. It was terror. The fear of my memory fading. I watched Emma promise her, "You won't, sweetheart. Never." And Emma, my strong, incredible Emma, she kept her composure until Lily finally fell asleep. Then, alone in the quiet of the kitchen, she shuddered. She sat at the table, surrounded by the stack of letters I'd left behind, my final words to them. She had promised me she'd only break when Lily was asleep, and now her promise was her reality. She picked up the top letter, the one for Lily's 13th birthday. The title itself was a physical weight, a representation of all the moments I was going to miss. It hurt her terribly, I could feel it, but it was also a lifeline. It was proof that I was still there with them in some way. A month passed. The house was quieter, but it wasn't empty. Emma kept her promise. She grieved fiercely in the dead of night, but in the mornings she found a way to smile for Lily. And Lily, my sweet Lily, she still laughed. They started new traditions. Every Saturday they went to the park. Every Sunday Emma would read aloud from the books we had started together in the hospital. My photo from our perfect day sat on the counter, a constant reminder of the best of me, the best of us. The years flew by. Lily turned 13. She sat on her bed, her room no longer filled with princesses but with music, posters and books, and she opened the first letter, and she didn't cry from sadness. She smiled through her tears. I knew the exact sentence that got to her. The one where I described her horrible bear pancake from our perfect day, telling her she was beautiful even when she was covered in syrup and making lumpy blobs. It was proof that I had been there, that I had seen her, truly seen her. Then came her college graduation day. She looked stunning. Everything I knew she would be smart, brave, and so determined. She stood there in her cap and gown, holding a thick, slightly worn envelope, the letter for this milestone. As she and Emma walked to the car, Emma put an arm around her, a small smile of pride and shared loss on her face. Grief hadn't broken Lily, it had made her stronger. My death didn't end our story, it just changed its course. I didn't give them a lifetime of years, but I gave them my presence. I taught them that love isn't measured by length, but by its depth. Those letters weren't just advice. They were me. I was there for every milestone, whispering I love you from just beyond their view. Years later, I saw her. Lily, now a woman in her late 20s, sitting on a park bench at sunset. Her own small son sat beside her, his face a mess of chocolate ice cream, giggling. And she laughed. It was a pure, joyful, familiar sound. She looked so much like her mother, but when she laughed, she was all me. She was repeating our perfect day, unknowingly building my legacy into her son's life, my perfect girls. My legacy wasn't the company I built or the money I earned. It was right there, in the laughter of my daughter, in the love she was now giving to her own child. It was in the proof that it's never too late to change, to choose love, to make one perfect day count for a lifetime.